Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another paint my nails with me. I have kind of tried a different angle in each of these videos, so I think I'm going to like this one the best. It's just like straight down, but we'll see. I'm also taking a page from Cork Manicures, which is another really great channel on YouTube. She does paint my nails with me videos as well, and she is working on keeping hers to like 10-15 minutes, so I am going to try and keep this short as well. So I actually am not going to file my nails in this video. If you do want to see kind of from start to finish my process, I will link my first paint my nails with me video up above, because I do kind of file my nails, do all of my whole routine in that video. In this one, I've already filed them, I put base coat on, and so I am just going to paint, and then I'm going to top coat. The paint is the most exciting part, obviously, and the top coat I'm really excited to talk about because I'm obsessed with it. So I am going to get started. The color that I'm using today is this absolutely stunning holographic. It's a scattered hollow from Zoya. It is Aurora, and this is kind of the more like red purple of the three purple scattered hollows from Zoya, and I just did my fall picks video a little while ago, like about, I think it's going to be exactly a week since it's been posted once this one goes up, and I included Peyton, which is another one of the scattered hollows from Zoya, in that video, and I absolutely love Peyton, but it made me think that I should pull out the other three scattered hollows from Zoya as well because they're just absolutely stunning, and today I was feeling like Aurora was going to be a good polish to put on, so today that's what we're doing. I think I'm going to try and get up a comparison video of these three polishes because they're pretty similar, but they're not identical, so I'll probably try and get one of those up in the next couple weeks because it's only 3, so it won't take that long. But yeah, stay tuned for that. If you haven't watched any of the videos in the fall collab, there are so many, like I think 30 channels participated, which is awesome. It was so fun to make mine, and then so fun to watch everybody else's, and people whose channels I've been watching for like years and I'm just like absolutely obsessed with. Made absolutely gorgeous videos, and really I just love talking about fall polish. It's my favorite season for polish for sure, and so it was really fun to see everybody's picks, and everybody kind of, you know, structured their video differently, and some people talked only about brand new polishes, some people talked about like tried and true favorites. It was really cool. But I'll link my video up above, and then there's also a hashtag you can follow if you haven't seen it yet, and there's a playlist. I think on the channel Some Call Me Coco, I think she put together a playlist of everybody's videos, so you can see that on her channel if you want to check out everybody's. That collab was organized by Mara, whose channel is Be Free Have Fun 21, and she and I did a summer collab video, if you remember that. We did our like top 5 Zoyas for summer, and I am just so in awe of her. She asked so many people and organized so many of us, and like just put a lot of work into making sure that we all, number 1, felt like welcome to do whatever we wanted, number 2, felt like we had all the details we needed. It was really, she's just so great. She's like one of the nicest, genuinely nicest people I've ever met. She's so, and I mean, we've never met, but she's really nice. So definitely, if you haven't seen anyone's video, you should go check hers out because she put a lot of work into bringing that collab to fruition. Okay, cool. The base coat that I have on today is the one that I pretty much always use. It's Zoya's Anchor base coat. I think in my last video I said that I had never really tried another base coat, and so I wasn't really sure if, you know, if I liked Zoya's because it was good or just because it's what I always use. I have tried another base coat now, like in the last 6 weeks or so, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to, I don't know, rag on somebody else's product, but the Zoya one is way better. So this one was just like shiny, like it was like really hard to, I felt like my polish wasn't sticking to it, like I felt like polish was kind of sliding off of it. I don't know if that makes sense. But like painting my nails was a totally different experience with that base coat on. It was very bizarre. So I do know that I like the Zoya Anchor. I did buy the Jubilee box, which is like Zoya's promo for the Jubilee collection, which is their winter collection. this year, and that's gonna come with the Naked Manicure base coat, which I've never used. I just used the one from their regular line, so that'll be fun to do that. Try another one from Zoya. Maybe I'll like it more. Maybe I'll like it the same. Who knows? All right, I just have a little bit, that's my first coat. I just have a little bit of cleanup to do because my thumbs always, I don't know, do you guys have that problem? My thumbs always need cleanup. So I think the other thing that's kind of coming up, the big video for September was definitely the fall video, getting, you know, swatches of all those polishes and just picking those polishes. It took a long time. It was really fun. I'm not complaining about it, but it was a lot of kind of prep on my end. And so that was like the big video for fall for September. And in October, I have not reviewed yet the Zoya fall collection or the Orally fall collection, and the Zoya winter collection is coming out, so, and probably the Orally winter collection at some point in time too. So I am gonna try really hard to review both the Zoya and the Orally fall collections in the next like 2 weeks, just so that I have them up for reference. I know probably if you were gonna buy the Element collection, you already bought it, but you know, maybe you haven't decided if you want to get any of the polishes yet, and it'll be helpful for like their Black Friday sale, or I don't know. So I'm going to work on reviewing those collections and getting them up. And then I'm starting kind of a big series of color comparisons. And I think next week I'll have kind of the first, maybe in like a week and a half, I'll have the first video up in that series kind of explaining how I'm grouping polishes for that series, because it was kind of hard for me to come up with, there weren't like obvious groups, if that makes sense. So I'll just kind of walk you through how I decided how to group them. And then that's pretty much going to be October on my channel. I have a couple other smaller color comparisons that will be coming up. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do the purple hollows probably. That wasn't in my plan, but then when I swatched one of them for the fall video, I just decided, oh, they're gorgeous. I can't not. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. So one coat of this was like actually pretty opaque, but the second coat just like layers on that holographic glitter so much. It's so beautiful. I don't know about you guys, I always have a hard time doing my thumb. I don't know why my thumb is so hard. Anyways, I'd love to hear down below what your favorite video from that massive collab was, because I think there were so many and people structured them differently and included totally different polishes. So I'd love to hear kind of what your favorite was, why it was your favorite. I hope that you found some new channels. Maybe you even found my channel and I'm a new channel for you. Welcome if I am. But I really hope that you enjoyed watching all those videos as much as I enjoyed making mine and watching other people's. Outside of Olive Ave nails, I think the big things, I know for like the last 2 videos I've mentioned that I started a new job. For those of you who don't know, I work in a school, and so I started my job in July, but you know, it didn't really get underway until the kids started and teachers came in, and so I'm still kind of figuring out, settling into my routine. I've started biking to work, which is really cool, but now it's started to get a little cooler. Like I'm just still kind of figuring out my routine, but I feel pretty well settled, which is great. Okay, so that's 2 coats of Aurora, and it is, wow, this polish is so sparkly. Oh, I love it. The Scattered Hollow is maybe one of my favorite finishes. I mean, cream is definitely my top favorite, but Scattered Hollow is just gorgeous. Linear Hollow, I like it, but it can be a little too intense for me. I like that the Scattered Hollow still looks like the base color. I don't know, maybe I'll get a Linear Hollow that will change my mind someday, but Scattered Hollow is gorgeous. So that was 2 coats. I'm gonna put on my base coat now. I am at 10 minutes and something seconds, so that is pretty good. This base coat is from Pacifica. This is the Speed Up 7 Free Quick Dry Top Coat, and I think when I did my last one of these in August, I said I had just gotten this and I tried it like once and I wasn't sure yet if I liked it, and now it's like almost halfway gone. And I have used this on pretty much every manicure that I've done in the last like 8 weeks. I am obsessed with it. It dries so fast, it is so shiny, and I mean, the quick dry is so real. The Naked Manicure, let's see if I can find it. So the Naked Manicure Glossy Seal is probably a little bit glossier, but it doesn't advertise as being a quick dry. I mean, it doesn't like take a long time to dry, but it's not a quick dry by any means. This one is like I put it on and 2 minutes later I can be doing something with my hands. It is amazing. So I'm loving this Pacifica one, and I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe during like an Ulta sale, that's where I bought mine, was at Ulta, I'm gonna buy like 5 bottles of it because I am absolutely obsessed with it. It is 7 free, it's vegan, it's cruelty free, so it's so, I don't know, it checks all my boxes, and it's incredibly fast and incredibly shiny. And what I really like about it being so fast is, you know, when I'm sitting down to do my nails, I don't really mind waiting a couple minutes for it to dry. Like, that's not the end of the world. And so I'm excited to have another bottle of Glossy Seal when I get my holiday box in October. But what I like about this one being so quick is actually, like, if I'm trying to keep a manicure going for, you know, an extra day or something, I'll often put another coat of top coat on. And it's really nice to be able to use this one that's a quick dry, and then I don't have to wait, right? I can just like throw it on. It doesn't take that long. And I just feel like I get a lot more, I don't know, quality and length out of my manicure. Because I usually paint my nails like every other day, but sometimes, you know, I'm busy, or I just like have 20 minutes, but I don't want to paint my nails. I want to do something else. And so it's really nice to feel like I can still have a quality manicure. I think before, if I was worried about chipping or something, if I saw chipping already and I didn't feel like repainting my nails, I would just like take it off and be naked for a day. But I'd much rather be able to leave my manicure on and just kind of like, if there is some tip wear or chipping, just kind of like seal it off with a coat of top coat, and then I can usually get another day out of it. So I don't know, what do you do? How do you extend your manicures? Like, if you decide you're not going to take it off, do you have any tips for keeping it on longer? I'd love to hear them, because sometimes during the work week, I cannot get myself motivated to do it. Okay, that is 2 coats of the Zoya's Aurora on top of 1 coat of the Anchor Base Coat, and topped with the Quick Dry coat from Pacifica. And yep, so I just painted this nail, and I'm touching it now, and I'm not seeing any fingerprint, nothing. It's totally dry. I'm obsessed. This is also a couple bucks cheaper. The Glossy Seal is like $12 at my Ulta. This is like $9, I think. So, you know, it's not cheap, but it's cheaper than Glossy Seal. So I love it. I'm obsessed. Thank you so much for joining. I would love to hear down below if you have any tips for keeping your manicure, you know, lasting a couple more days when, you know, you really should be taking it off. And I'd also love to hear what was your favorite video from that fall collab. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.